Wow, that movie was such an artistic masterpiece. I loved the use of archetypal images. I thought it was an excellent choice to have red represent the main character's angry and violent tendencies.
Fine observation, my good lad. Speaking of, there were a myriad of archetypal characters. Wouldn't you agree, my good sir, that the blonde fellow perfectly fit into Joseph Campbell's idea of an archetypal hero?
Oh, what an uncultured swine.
Has this ever happened to you? Your friends are talking about archetypal characters, images, and situations, and you become uncultured swine because you don't know anything. Well then listen to this video to culture your poor soul.
All literature can be analyzed using archetypes.
All literature?
Yes! An archetype is merely a figure that repeats itself throughout history.
I don't know anything about that stuff though.
But you do! Colors, objects, characters, and even classic plot points can be studied through an archetypal lens.
Wow, that is really interesting. Are you saying that it's possible to analyze all literature through this critical lens?
Yes, in fact, I encourage it. There is such richness in texts that go uncovered when people do not pay attention to these archetypes.
Colors can add so much meaning to all books, but especially in The Great Gatsby.
Right, like Daisy is frequently associated with the colors white and gold. White is a classic archetype for both emptiness and innocence. Gold is generally associated with wealth, extravagance, and even being treated like a medal or trophy to win. These colors perfectly fit with Daisy's situation and clue readers into different feelings and characterizations throughout the book.
I agree. In Chapter 7, there are many subtle points that can be missed if you don't look through this critical lens. For example, the characters in the book keep mentioning the scorching heat. The heat is associated with muddled feelings and tension in this climactic section of the story. Without understanding that the heat is intentional and important, readers could miss out on the rising tension throughout the section.
This is so interesting. You mentioned that colors can be important archetypes, like with Daisy. So what do you think about the significance of the color yellow? Now that I think about it, the color yellow keeps coming up.
Firstly, the archetype can represent cowardice, temporary happiness, and corruption. Daisy drives a yellow car that happens to be Gatsby's car, and I don't think it's a coincidence that his car is associated with corruption when she runs over Myrtle in Chapter 7. When she keeps driving and allows Gatsby to take the blame, she is acting cowardly.
That's a really good point. Colors are obviously an important part of The Great Gatsby, but how am I supposed to find important archetypes in each book? Are they different in every work of literature?
That's not something to worry about. As long as you're aware of the tenets of archetypal criticism, you are prepared. You just have to do some searching.
I like to look for repeated objects and symbols. Also, when a character is associated with a specific color more than once, it definitely catches my attention.
Also, if a character diverges from the basic storyline of a hero that completes some journey to reach his or her destiny, sometimes that means something about the character or the setting.
Exactly.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate your help. Now I will be on the lookout for these important parts of the archetypal critical theory.